Hey everyone, welcome back to Renegade GCM. Today we're going to do a deck tech video on Pudding. She's a leader from OP09. She is purple yellow, 4 life leader, 5k power. She has the ability when attacking, you may turn the top 2 life cards of your life face up to add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck as rested. She is Big Mom Pirates, Charlotte Pudding. So going first in, we have Miss All Sunday. She's Baroque Works, so not searchable, but she's a 5 drop, 5k. On play, add up to 1 rested Dawn to your cost area, and if you have 6 or more Dawn, you draw a card. She also has the trigger Dawn -2 to play the card from life, so she's useful. She doesn't have counter, but we want a lot of triggers in yellow in this deck. With putting 2 face up life, we can kind of see what triggers are coming, whether we want to take the hit, whether we want to counter out. Up next, we have Sanji, the 6 drop, 6k blocker from OP07. He is 2000 counter. And while you have two or more fewer Dawn cards than your opponent in your hand, this card costs 3 less. 90% of the time, you're not. You're going to have more Dawn than your opponent because this is a Dawn ramp deck. Most of the time, he's just going to be a 2K, but he is a blocker, and he is searchable off of our Charlotte Pudding Searcher. So up next, we have Charlotte Katakuri from OP08, Big Mom Pirate, 6 drop, 7k power with a plus 1000 counter. On play, you may flip the top card of your life face down, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and set it as active. This card is really good with the leader because it puts the top 2 up, and you take a hit, then you can replay this out, flip that over. Now all your life cards are face down again, allowing your leader ability to trigger again. It's a 6/7 body, so it's a good uh, character to have on field with the swing. Up next, we have Charlotte Linlin from OP08, the 9 drop 9k. She does not have any counter, but she has on play Dawn -1. You can trash 1 card from your hand to add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life. Then you can place up to 1 of your opponent's characters for the cost of 6 or less to the top or bottom of its owner's life face up. This card is really good against yellow blue ace because if at the end of their turn their face up cards go away. But she doesn't have a counter, but this deck actually gains some serious life. As you'll see in some of the gameplay videos that I'll be putting out soon. Card's good, searchable, Big Mom Pirates. Up next we have a 2K, 1 drop, 1000 power, Charlotte Flampy from the Big Mom Pirates. EVO1, on play, you may add 1 card from the top or bottom of your life cards to your hand to draw a card. 90% of the time, this is just a searchable 2K. But if you have one face up life card and you want to be able to use your leader effect, you can play this, add that card to hand. Now your life's all face down again, allowing your leader to trigger. Here's the searcher. One of the searchers for the deck, Charlotte Pudding, OP03, 1 drop, 2K, 1000 counter. On play, you can look at the top 4 cards of your deck to reveal up to 1 Big Mom Pirate type card other than Charlotte Pudding, or you can grab a Sanji and add it to your hand, then place the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. So Pudding pretty much finds 95% of this deck. And then we have our top end here, the 10 drop Charlotte Linlin from OP03, Big Mom Pirates, 12k. No counter, but on play, if your leader has the Big Mom Pirates type, place up to 1 card from the top of your deck at the top of your life area. Then you can trash up to 1 card from the top of your opponent's life area. This is a great card. This is what we're ramping for. We're ramping for this one and the Yamato so that we can get this. There's games where I've been at 10 Dawn and my opponent's still at 6 from different things, especially against purple where they're like in the Dawn minus a little bit. It definitely widens that gap for us, letting us get to our 10 drops faster. Card's really good, searchable. Up here, this card is not searchable in the deck, but he is a 2K. Capone Beiji. He has the Fire Tank Pirates from OP04. This has been a staple in like all yellow decks since its printing. It's a 3 drop 3K. It has the trigger. Up to 1 of your opponent's leaders or characters cannot attack during this turn. This is the card we really want to see in life. So we do have some ways to manipulate our life order, which we'll see here in a minute. Just a good staple 2K for yellow. Here is Sanji. He is searchable off the Charlotte Pudding search. Just a 4-drop 5k blocker with a plus 1000 counter. And then he has the trigger where you may trash one card from your hand to play this card. We do have a lot of bricks, so don't feel like, you can't use the trigger ability. So this is the other card we're ramping for. This is the 9-drop 9000 power Yamato from OP04. No counter, but on play, you can K up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost that is equal to or less than the total life of you and your opponent. Then, if you have one or less life, you may add up to one card from the top of your deck to your life area. This can help you come from behind when you're at one life. She can gain you a life, maybe take out a small blocker. But yeah, good card. This is one of the other cards we're ramping for. We're running two of the Charlotte Bruley. She's a 3-drop 1k power, 1000 counter blocker. She just has trigger, play this card, and she is Big Mom Pirate searchable. Up next, we're running two Edward Newgate from the starter deck 13. Not searchable, but he's a 6-drop 7000 power character with a plus 1000 counter. On play, you can add the top card of your deck to the top of your life card. Then look at all your life cards, place one of the cards on the top of your deck, and then return the remaining life cards in your desired order. What's nice about this is when you have one face-up life card at the top of your life, you can just throw it to the top of your deck, and now all your cards are face down again. It's for Charlotte Pudding to be able to keep going with her ramp. Good card. It's a 6/7 body, well statted. Up next, we're running 3 copies of We're Going to Claim the One Piece. This is not searchable with our searchers in the deck, but it is one of our searchers. It's a 1-drop main. If your leader has the Animal Kingdom Pirates or the Big Mom Pirates type, we can look at the top 5 cards of our deck, reveal it to one Animal Kingdom Pirate or Big Mom Pirate type, and add it to our hand. So add it to your hand. Yep. So this just helps you find some of your Big Mom stuff. If you need a Katakuri, if you need the Big Mom, if you need a 2K, whatever you need, it helps you out. This right here is pretty much another staple for yellow. It's the 0-drop event. You're the one who should disappear. We're running 4 copies of this card. Has counter, you may trash one card from your hand. Your leader or up to one of your characters get plus 3000 for this battle. Has trigger, if you have 0 life cards, put the top card of your deck onto your life pile. Then trash one card from your hand. This is a card, if it's in our life, we want to push it to the bottom of the life with our Edward Newgate. Because, yeah, we want to get that trigger. So everything else, like I said, not sure if I mentioned, we're running 4 of the Miss All Sunday, 4 Sanji, 4 Charlotte Katakuri, only 3 of the 9-drop Linlin, and then we're running 4 Flampy, 4 Pudding, 4 of the 10-drop Linlin, 4 Beiji, 4 Sanji, 4 Yamato, and then we're running like 2 Brule, 2 Newgate, 3 of the Searcher event, and 4 of the Zero Cost event. I've had a lot of fun with this. I have some gameplay videos up for that it's going to be coming up. I haven't had a chance to fight too much of the meta decks, but I have a lot of like rogue decks that this deck was playing against, and it's a lot of fun, guys. If you're looking at trying it out, give it a try. It's a fun deck. Gain some serious life. Yeah, pretty good overall. But make sure you guys like and subscribe for more One Piece game content.